Production of high school basketball on Maine Public Television is made possible by people like you and by...
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So yeah, set you up for success.
Hammond Lumber Company, serving contractors and do-it-yourselfers with building supplies and custom services from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire.
Northern Light Health, encouraging Mainers to ask themselves, how are you? Really? Then connect with us at northernlighthealth.org/how are you.
Dead River Company, committed to reliably delivering propane and heating oil to homes and businesses throughout Maine. deadriver.com.
Expect the unexpected at the University of Maine at Presque Isle, committed to providing an affordable education with a personalized experience full of discovery and innovation.
From the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland, it's the MPA Girls Class AA State Championship, presented by Ware Butler, between the Cheverus Stags and the Gorham Rams.
And good evening, everybody. Yes, Game 3 of a 4-game day as we have the AA girls coming in here tonight. This afternoon, we saw Brunswick and Coney, two teams that were new to this floor, and for the first few minutes, it certainly showed. Tonight, we have Gorham, we have Cheverus, we have teams that feel like they're coming home.
Yeah, for sure. These two teams have been battle-tested over the last several years. They, in fact, met in the state championship here a couple years ago, and this is Gorham's third straight trip to the state championship, looking to, hoping the third time's a charm. They've lost the last two. Obviously playing Cheverus, a team that's used to being here as well, so should be a great matchup. Two of the best players in the state of Maine, and Ellie Gay from Gorham and Maddie Fitzpatrick from Cheverus, so should be a really good night today.
And these are two teams that expected to be here.
No doubt.
I mean, they're going to work for it, but they expected to be here.
Yeah, great programs led by great coaches, and that's how you get to championship games.
Gorham comes in here, and Lon Berthume's done a great job with them, and fundamentally sound. They're so fundamentally sound. He was willing to talk to our sideline reporter, Greg Levinsky.
Coach, I feel like this is the rare AA state championship where you didn't see each other in the regular season. What have you seen on film from Cheverus, and what's the game plan tonight?
I mean, well, for us, we're going to have to move the basketball. They commit a lot of kids to the ball, and, they try to put you under a lot of pressure, and so I think ball movement's going to really be key for us.
This was the matchup 2 years ago. There are some players from each side that played in that game, but it's not like everybody's back from both of those teams. Can you take anything away from that one, or no?
I mean, the experience of being here is certainly a factor, so kids that got a chance to play in this game before, that helps. But I do think that even though we have some similar players, that the teams are different. And so I think it's going to be whoever kind of settles in early and gets comfortable.
Everyone knows Maddie Fitzpatrick, and she's the real engine for Cheverus. What does it take to stop her and then maybe stop everyone else around her?
Well, I mean, you gotta respect her game, so everybody's got to know exactly where she is, and you try to force some tough shots and make sure she doesn't get second chances.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Back to you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. And Lon Berthume knows what he's working with and who he's working against, because Maddie Fitzpatrick, she's a candidate for Miss Maine basketball, and you have to know where she is. You have to know her teammates are not exactly slouches.
No doubt about it. Ruth Bowles had 20 points and 12 rebounds in the regional final, and Fitzpatrick had some foul trouble, so another name to pay attention to, and they got more than those two as well.
Bill Goodman has his ideas, too, how he's going to take on the Gorham Rams, and he took a minute with Greg Levinsky as well.
Coach, this is the matchup 2 years ago, but teams are a little different. What is it about this Gorham team that got them here and you need to stop?
Well, they move the ball very nicely. They all can shoot. They play good defense, so they're going to be a tough match tonight.
Everyone knows Maddie Fitzpatrick and Ruth Bowles, but you have a full team of players that can make a big impact. Yeah. What's your game plan going in, and what was the message to the girls in the locker room?
Well, we've worked on all week of all the girls playing with confidence, and we got a lot of the girls reps like we have the last 3-4 weeks, and I'm starting to see the girls play much better.
All right, good luck, Coach.
Thanks.
Back to you guys.
We'll take a peek at the road to gold here. You see the Cheverus Stags, Gorham Rams, both the 1 seeds in their respective conferences and both held true and meet here in the state championship. Good defense is 38 points a game for Cheverus defensively. The Rams only giving up 31. And you see 2020 state champion for Cheverus, and the Gorham Rams won it in 2017. Two really good programs that are meeting here, so the surprise of nobody.
And you have to think there are some other good teams that they beat along the way to get here. You know, the Sanfords, the Scarboroughs, the Oxford Hills, Lewiston, South Portland. There are a lot of teams that aspire to be here. Tonight, I think we're in for a treat because of who we're seeing out here.
Yeah, you know, it's just two really good programs and two great coaches. You know, living up in Central Maine, I've heard of Billy Goodman, I've heard of Lon Berthium, two really great coaches that won a lot.
Ross Insurance Arena for the 2024 MPA Maine State Basketball Championships presented by Ware Butler Building Supply. Tonight's game features the AA South champion Rams from Gorham High School taking on the AA North champion Stags from Cheverus High School. Our scoreboard operator, Tyler Berthium. Our timers, Paul Marquis. Our official scorer and scorekeeper, Ellen Durgan. Spotter, John Hodge. Music provided tonight by Jake Hodgkin. Our on-site athletic trainer is Anne-Marie Bouchard. Our officials for tonight's game, Kyle Feltis, Jacob McCrae, and Nick Raymond. And now let's meet the players. First, for the visitors from Gorham High School. A sophomore, number 4, Zoe Dellinger. A sophomore, number 13, Winnie Moreland. A sophomore, number 14, Lauren Dunbar. A sophomore, number 24, Logan Dowdy. A junior, number 25, Peyton Thibodeau. A sophomore, number 30, Brooklyn Spearin. And a sophomore, number 32, Jocelyn Clark. And now, let's meet the players from Cheverus High School. A freshman, number 1, Emily Umland. A junior, number 2, Delia Tremble. A freshman, number 10, Abby Kelly. A senior, number 11, Abby Marshall. A junior, number 13, Leah Umland. A senior, number 14, Olivia Conroy. A freshman, number 20, Addie Jordan. A sophomore, number 21, Immaculata Luanga. A sophomore, number 22, Rachel LaSalle. And a sophomore, number 24, Emmy Peters. Now it's time to meet the starters. From Gorham, a junior, number 10, Julia Reed. From Cheverus, a sophomore, number 12, Anna Goodman. From Gorham, a senior, number 11, Ellie Gay. From Cheverus, a junior, number 4, Rachel Feely. From Gorham, a junior, number 12, Vanessa Walker. From Cheverus, a senior, number 5, Megan Dearborn. From Gorham, a senior, number 15, Summer Gammon. From Cheverus, a senior, number 3, Ruth Bowles. From Gorham, a senior number 20, Kaylin Curtis. And from Cheverus, a senior number 23, Maddie Fitzpatrick. The head coach for the Gorham Rams, Lon Berthiaume. Assistant coaches, Aaron Willett and Emily Esposito. The managers, Ellery Herrick and Adriana Russo. Cheverus is coached by Bill Goodman. Assistant coaches, Bill Whitmore, Carolyn Freeman, and Teresa Arsenault. Managers, Emily Tatro, Ellie White, and Sierra McKenzie. At this time, would you please rise, direct your attention to the far end of Cross Insurance Arena, as our national anthem will be performed tonight by Cheverus High School sophomore Ellie Skolnekovich.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
You could have sung along if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. That was pretty impressive.
That was very nicely
Had to
done.
compose herself in front of the thousands here, and then she knocked it out of the park. Well done.
Nice audience on hand tonight to appreciate the national anthem, and we hope appreciate tonight's game, the AA championship game between Gorham and Cheverus, struck during the respective tournaments that they participated in, and really how similar they are.
Yeah, led by a star player, but a lot of really good supporting cast as well. And it's probably going to come down to the supporting cast tonight. You know, you probably know what you're getting from Ellie Gay, Maddie Fitzpatrick. It's who can step up around them and who makes the big shot when it counts.
But we got a couple of pesky guards who play defense. One of the things we saw when teams took the floor for warm-ups, Maddie Fitzpatrick and Summer Gammon met at the half-court line and smiled at each other. And they've been playing against one another and with one another for years. And tonight, one of them's going home with a gold ball. Gammon to take the tap with Fitzpatrick, and Cheverus. Fitzpatrick with the dribble. Takes it baseline. Kicks it back. Out of bounds. Nice work there by Walker. To inbound. Goodman. Bealey. Entry pass doesn't work. Walker on the gallop. Ellie Gay. Walker top. Watched by Fitzpatrick is Gay.
A little zone defense here from Cheverus.
Yeah, nothing they didn't expect, but they still want to see how it works.
Both Coach Berthiaume and Coach Goodman talked about Gorham's ability to pass the basketball. And the importance for them to have success, got to pass it pretty well.
Gammon back to Walker. They look inside to Gay. It doesn't work. They go baseline. Back out to Walker. Steps in the lane. Back to Gay. Gay has Reed in the corner. Decides against it. Walker again out high. They are going to be patient. Gay. Bounce pass. Gets it right back. Let's go with a three. It's going to be strong. Gammon can't control the rebound, but Walker can. Spins back around, leaves it off for Gammon. To Gay. I'm not expecting a game in the 50s here, by the way.
No.
Are you?
Both defenses excellent. You could see Gorham's going to be really patient. Eventually, Gay took a three that was long, but they tracked down the offensive rebound. They're going to take a minute and a half off the clock here.
There it is. Looks good up and in. Galen Curtis swung to the basket.
On the baseline, and hard to hear in here, Dave. It's really loud, and the Gorham fans going nuts.
Patient offense by Gorham. We're already almost 2 minutes in. That's the first shot for Cheverus. Running it down, far side. Feely tries to go inside to Fitzpatrick. Gets it back out to Goodman. Goodman going to hand it back to Feely. Fitzpatrick is calling for it. Walker is on her. In fact, she's getting double teamed. Three-point shot attempt, no good, and a tie-up. It's going to be Gorham basketball.
Yeah, Gorham's made the decision to play behind Maddie Fitzpatrick and then help when she gets the ball on the post. That time a long rebound off the miss, and Ruth Bowles gets the tie-up, and it's going to go back to Gorham.
Vanessa Walker was behind, and Ellie Gay brought the help. Gay into the front court. Takes a look, runs right at the basket, and blocked. Nice play by Ruth Bowles. Back comes Fitzpatrick. Picks up the dribble. Walker right there. Goes inside the Bowles. Bowles into the lane, and we're going to get a reach-in foul. Curtis or Gay, which way you want to go with this?
I think it's going to be Gay coming off the wing to dig down. Let's see the replay. Here she comes and she tries to spin back to her left. Actually, as I watched
there it is.
Face too. When I watched Cheverus play a couple times, I wondered if Ruth Bowles was left-handed because she's so effective going to her left. She's a right-hander, but goes that way a lot. And as she spun, Ellie Gay knew that too and committed the foul. That's going to be, I thought that might have been a second on Gay.
Another reach-in by Gay, but this one just dropped the ball over the end line. Cheverus retains possession. Goodman to inbound. 5:28 to go, first quarter. 2 points on the board between these two very good teams. Walker on Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick comes to Feely. Feely around to Goodman. Goodman inside to Fitzpatrick. Walker gets a little bit of a push. Feely's going to run the ball down, and she thought somebody from Gorham had touched it, and the answer is no.
Yeah, I thought the left hand of Gammon might have touched it, so Feely otherwise could have grabbed it.
Bill Goodman shuffling in some fresh legs here.
Yeah, Abby Callie checking in, a freshman. She's had really good minutes in the tournament thus far.
Gammon can't control the pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Off LaSalle.
Cheverus has gotten some wide open looks for three, haven't hit any, but they've limited, Gorham has, the Fitzpatrick shots, and for the most part, Bowles.
Reed comes to Curtis, back pass to Gammon. Kicks it up to Walker. There's no way for her to get that pass.
A little bit sped up against a little bit of pressure. And we mentioned that they may not be nervous playing on this stage, but it doesn't matter how many times you're on this stage, the nerves are going to be there early for sure.
Yeah, you want to be quick, but try not to be in the hurry.
John Wooden.
The loop into Bowles. Bowles up, in.
I referenced the left hand from Bowles. There you saw it. Good catch. Up with it quickly and finishes with the left hand.
Reed on the dribble. Being pursued in the corner, comes to Gay. Kicks cross corner to Walker. Back to Gammon. Gammon, little penetration, goes in the corner to Reed. Back to Gay. Gay steps around and throws the ball away.
A good hand there to get the deflection. Ends up in a steal. The Cheverus 2-3 zone is doing what it's supposed to.
Nice work by Abby Kelly. She has the ball now. She goes inside to Fitzpatrick. Little right-hander, banks it home.
That time a little bit slow to double down, and Maddie Fitzpatrick turned over the left shoulder and banked it in.
These long diagonal passes are going to be contested by the Cheverus Stags. LaSalle providing good defense. So much so, here comes Fitzpatrick on the steal, up and in.
Maddie Fitzpatrick wasn't going to be quiet all night. Roland Berthoud wants a timeout as the UMaine-bound star scores back-to-back hoops for the Cheverus Stags.
The thing is there, you got to be composed. You got to take good care of the basketball. He said so. He told Greg Levinsky that very thing. You got to take good care of the basketball. If you don't, this is what happens.
Yeah, and she's a heck of an athlete. Goes in with the left hand and finishes. And Gorham controlled the play for the first part, but right now it's all Cheverus.
Maine Principals Association builds partnerships that provide a network of resources, exemplars of leadership, and a culture of collaboration for the benefit of all school community members. For more information about how the Maine Principals Association promotes sports, scholastic achievement, and much more, check them out at mpa.cc. Gorham with the ball and Cheverus with the pressure.
I like these Gorham uniforms with the Jordan Jumpman logo, the all blacks. These are some nice unis for the Gorham Rams.
Curtis comes to Gay, cross to Gammon. Gammon open for a little bit. Reed comes right side, being bothered there. Nice defensive work. Curtis, double team, goes baseline. Bounce pass back to Gay, steps around into the corner. Gammon wide open for three, yes.
Beautiful ball movement again. Ends with a Summer Gammon three-pointer from the corner. Little 1-2-1-1 press here out of Rams.
First time they've had a chance really to set it up. Nice work by Julia Reed. She's on the run. She has Bowles on her hip. Puts it up, and Ruth Bowles is going to get called with a foul.
They're calling offensive
Or he
foul?
called player control foul. Ooh.
Let's see the replay. Bowles certainly was straight up. Let's see if there's any, what do you call it, travel maybe? Yeah, we went with the travel. Yep. I think it was the right call too. I was walked out by the trailing ref, couldn't see the signal, and it was a travel.
I'll get him to move next time.
Please.
Another turnover for the Gorham Rams. Bounce pass into the front court. Fitzpatrick holding high. Trying to find some room. Can't get around Gammon. When she does, Ellie Gay's right there. LaSalle, no. Kept alive. Nice work by Addison Jordan. Deep three around the rim, no good, as Abby Kelly let it fly. Down comes Clark. Runs out of room, kicks it back to Gay. Steps around, lets fly with the three of her own. Back rims with the loose ball. Rachel LaSalle, and you're going to get a tie-up. Possession arrow, Cheverus.
If you want a three-point attempt in this game, you're going to get it. Both defenses sagging inside, forcing them to skip the ball around. But thus far, neither team having a lot of success other than the Summer Gammon three. It's over on the night.
Lauren Dunbar comes into the game for the Gorham Rams. Fitzpatrick. Comes to Goodman. Goodman, the outlet. Front court to Feely. Hands it back to Fitzpatrick. Drives the lane. Feely open for three. Steps inside the three-point line and makes it.
Beautiful head fake to clear the defense and sets up just inside the three-point line for a two-pointer.
Both these teams will pace the floor in the offensive end, which means some of the passes might be long, but the kids are going to be spread out. Nevertheless, turnovers are the early plague for the Gorham Rams. 8-5 is our score. Cheverus with a lead in the ball. Ruth Bowles to inbound.
Fitzpatrick checks out with 1:37 to go in the quarter. We'll see if that's for the full 1:37 or she's back at the scorer's table after getting a quick drink.
Goodman to Bowles, back to Goodman, back to Bowles. Feely. They come around to Goodman for three. No. Kept alive by Bowles. On the run, kicking it ahead, it's Curtis to Gay. Gay up and in.
Yeah, nice job getting out in transition. Ellie Gay, the Miss Maine finalist, lays it in, her first points of the game.
Dearborn gets it back to Goodman. Bowles now takes a look to Feely. Feely back to Bowles. Bowles moving to her left. And they say, sorry, that's a travel. Good look at Bill Goodman. Zoe Dellinger coming in the game, and Reed checking out for Gorham. Summer Gammon coming in as well. And Curtis goes to the sideline. Gammon will do the inbound. They see a lot of shuffling like this because these girls are expending a good amount of energy. Gammon. Kicked ahead. Dellinger, baseline. Takes another look. Bowles stops that. Gammon on the flip, up, around, and in.
Beautiful take by Summer Gammon. Timeout, 30 seconds coming from Bill Goodman.
Bill Goodman wants a timeout as the Gorham Rams have taken a 1-point lead with under 30 seconds to go here in the first quarter.
I think that was simply to get Maddie Fitzpatrick back in the game. She was at the scorer's table, and with 28 seconds to go, he said, I'm going to call timeout, make sure she gets back in.
Let's see. I want the last shot. Who do I want to have take it?
Absolutely.
Hey, Season 7 of High School Quiz Show Maine returns on March 21st, 8 o'clock on Maine Public Television. Tune in to watch schools from around the state. They're going to match wits, compete for $1,000 in the prizing. Schools from Orono to North Berwick are going to compete in this year's season-long High School Quiz Show Maine. And again, Thursday, March 21st at 8 p.m. on Maine Public Television. Cheverus will have the ball in the backcourt. Maddie Fitzpatrick will inbound.
Here's a look at the take by Summer Gammon down the lane. Little floater.
Feely, Dearborn, Goodman, and Bowles, starters all for Cheverus. Back on the floor with 20 seconds to go. They loop into Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick, blocked on the play. On the run is Dowdy. Dowdy has the ball knocked away by Fitzpatrick. Vanessa Walker, under 10 seconds to go. On the steal is Bowles. Bowles has time. Bowles left hand up and in at the buzzer.
For the buzzer, Ruth Bowles explodes.
That's why he put Fitzpatrick back in, so Ruth could get the layup at the
Beautiful coaching. What a finish by Ruth Bowles. Steals and goes quickly to the rim.
10-9, Cheverus over Gorham. We've reached the end of one. Don't go away. We've got another 8 minutes coming your way.
High school basketball on Maine Public Television is made possible by people like you and by
a new car, a new home, or what about that vacation you know you deserve? Why spend more when you could spend less? MaineCreditUnions.org.
Dead River Company, committed to reliably delivering propane and heating oil to homes and businesses throughout Maine. DeadRiver.com.
Coastal Auto Parts, selling Napa auto parts since 1981 with 29 locations across the state, proudly supporting student athletes from across Maine.
The University of Maine at Augusta, committed to providing a quality, affordable education online and in person with 2 campuses and 8 centers statewide.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
We're back at the Cross Insurance Arena. Dave Cheever along with B.L. Lippert, the crew from Maine Public. Summer Gammon standing just before us to inbound the ball to Julia Reed. Reed being hounded on the play, picks up the dribble. Good kick play by Fitzpatrick. Ball goes out of bounds.
I think Cheverus came out in a 1-3-1 zone, probably a game plan, like they will come out in the 2-3, and second quarter come out 1-3-1, and they might be changing it right now again.
Recognition, responsibility belongs to the Gorham Rams. Gammon into Curtis. Gammon fakes like she's going to the corner. Back to Walker. Walker's open for the 3. They're willing to let her take it. They go deep in the corner to Gammon. Fitzpatrick got a hand on that.
If you look in the corner of your screen, you see them face guarding Ellie Gay. Little change up here in the second quarter.
Making her work really hard. That's Addie Jordan doing the defensive work. Reed had to get rid of the ball. Finds Walker in the corner. Gammon back to Reed. Addie Jordan staying with Ellie Gay wherever she goes. I bet that's happened before.
No doubt.
Bounce pass to Curtis. Curtis, Reed, top of the key. Steps in, come around to Walker. Gammon, baseline up, too strong. Curtis on the rebound, weak side. Gay has it to Gammon. To Reed, Walker in the corner for 3. Good positioning on the box out by Maddie Fitzpatrick. Back come the Cheverus Stags, leading by 1.
Yeah, really impressed with just the overall fundamentals of Maddie Fitzpatrick. And look at that
Ruth
pass.
Bowles left-handed, up and in.
Beautiful cut and a nice find from Fitzpatrick as Bowles drives to the left.
I think Maddie Fitzpatrick intuitively knew that's where Ruth Bowles was going to be and on the move. Cross-court pass. Reed comes to Gammon. Around to Walker. Gay in the corner. 3-point lead here. Testing the patience of the Gorham Ran offense. Reed has to make a move to the basket at some point. Wants to avoid the 5-second call. Curtis has the ball knocked away from her. Nice play in there by Abby Kelly.
Entirely different look for the Cheverus defense, and Gorham's trying to figure out a way to spring Ellie Gay free for a shot. And
Feely,
thus far, not doing it.
Dearborn and Goodman back on the floor for Cheverus. Good minutes by the subs from Cheverus. Good defensive minutes. Feely loops it to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has Walker. Hand check on her. All goes out of bounds. Anna Goodman had the right idea.
Hey, you see the leadership, honestly, from Fitzpatrick. She went right to the sophomore and said something. We don't know what she said, but hey, keep your head up. We're going to need you. So,
Summer Gammon ahead to Julia Reed. Reed. Anna Goodman on her. And there's your 5-second call.
Good defensive pressure that time. Reed couldn't shake Goodman. Kind of going back and forth across the top of the key.
One of the first statements usually comes out of a coach's mouth in preseason. If you don't want to play defense, you don't want to play. You play defense out here, you're going to find some minutes.
That's what every coach I ever had said to me about
And
basketball.
they would begin it with that. If you don't want to play defense, you don't want to play. Gammon playing good defense on Goodman. Feely steps around Goodman. We come to Ellie Gay. Oh, Fitzpatrick almost tosses it away. Cheverus resets. Feely for a 3-point shot. No. Curtis. Good box out for the rebound. Bowles couldn't get there.
Gorham yet to score here in the quarter. Been really quiet. Going to get a hold on the face guarder. That time it was Feely.
It's one thing to have Olivia Convoy doing it.
Right here.
A little more difficult to get around.
You see it right there in your screen. Gay trying to work across the paint. She got a little bit of the arm to hold her back. Good call.
Yeah. Convoy and Addie Jordan take turns. Away we go. Fitzpatrick ahead and off travel. Tell you what, we're seeing a lot of body contact, but not enough to necessitate the foul call.
Yeah, this is physical play here. You see the nice hit-ahead pass from Fitzpatrick, and
1, 2, 1, 2, 3,
yeah.
Shuffle.
That works in the NBA, David. I'm a big Celtics fan, but they call that in high school.
Summer Gammon. Curtis to Reed. Wanted to go to Gay, but Convoy was right there. Reed for 3. Fitzpatrick on the miss. 3-point game here as points have come at a premium. Fitzpatrick for 2. Rattles out. They will reset. Fitzpatrick steps into another 3 and makes it.
Yeah, she misses the first one and then sets the feet, knocks it in, and Lon Berthu wants a 30-second timeout.
That shot was nice and in rhythm for Maddie Fitzpatrick. And the defense could not cover the ground fast enough.
No, best time to shoot a 3 is off an offensive rebound, and they got the rebound, kicked it out. She had the feet set, and immediately went to the pass and said, thanks for setting me up. There's the pass there, gets the feet set. Don't be confused by the multiple 3-point lines. She was behind the arc. That one's worth 3.
You know, Convoy had a nice screen there.
There's a physical element to this Cheverus team that is really impressive, and they go deep on the bench. They keep subbing in 3 at a time. It's really, you don't see that a lot. You know, again, I saw a ton of A North games, and you just don't see teams with this depth, and Cheverus is impressed.
Maine Public would like to remember Chris Thornton, lifelong high school basketball fan, who supported today's coverage by making a bequest to Maine Public. His gift helps produce this statewide tradition for everybody to enjoy. For more information on how you can support coverage of basketball here on Maine Public, call Scott Marshallton, 207-330-4510. Gorham with the ball, trailing by 6. Reed picks up the dribble, comes in the corner to Gammon, down to Curtis. Curtis blocked and fouled.
Curtis seems a little uncomfortable. It's like a hip issue, something going on. She had a miss earlier, came back holding the hip. That time after the contact, you see here on the replay. A nice pass here. She flashes to the hoop and from behind. A lot of contact. Passing there from
Rachel Lascelles on the foul. It was landing a little awkwardly.
Just as we said it, Cheverus is going to sub 4 in right now.
Walker checks out for Gorham. Logan Dowdy in.
Good look there, Kaylin Curtis, a senior who desperately wants to win a gold ball here and amounts to her 3rd try, 3 appearances in a row.
And with that, Gorham gets on the scoreboard in the 2nd quarter with 3:20 to go. Ruth Bowles looks inside to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick loses the handle, goes underneath the basket. Deep 3 goes long. Nice work. Ahead to Summer Gammon. Missed it. Kept it alive. Reed picks up the loose ball. Curtis in the corner, back to Reed. Dowdy. Curtis, play pass. Missing the layup hurts.
It certainly does. And Ellie Gay's on the bench right now, so Cheverus back into a more traditional defense.
It's fitting that Reed and Feely should be playing defense on each other. 3-point shot attempt is strong, and Fitzpatrick picks it off. Dunbar had the right idea. Another 3-point shot attempt. Feely flashes in for the rebound. Comes back to Fitzpatrick. Reed comes out defensively. Gammon trailing. They go in the corner, and Fitzpatrick threw the ball away.
Yeah, threw a little trap hop there and unable to come up with it.
Yeah, Megan Dearborn didn't have a chance on that one.
Needed a baseball or softball glove to make that pick. Tough hop, goes out of bounds.
Back come the defensive stalwarts for the Cheverus Stags. 2:08 to go here. 2nd quarter. 5-point game. Reed picks up the dribble. She's in trouble now. Comes to Gammon. Gammon back to Reed. Into the front court. Cross court to Gammon. Gammon tries to penetrate, gives it back to Reed. Dowdy and Reed play pass again.
It's going to be on Ellie Gay.
Ellie Gay.
She's getting frustrated by the face guard there.
Well, she ran over Addie Jordan.
Yeah. Abby Jordan picked her up full court, and you'll see here in the middle of the lane right here. Kind of a 2-hand shove right there, getting a little bit frustrated. I think when Ellie Gay went to the bench, they followed her for a minute until they realized she was subbing out.
She's checking out. Lon Berthium is pleading his case.
They've allowed them to be a little bit physical with Gay as she kind of ran the baseline, trying to free up, tried to set up in the post, but she cannot get free, and now she has 2 fouls.
Fitzpatrick holding high, back to Ruth Bowles. Bowles again into Fitzpatrick. Block, good play by Julia Reed. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, I believe, by Dowdy.
High rebound, Dowdy made the big swipe with the right hand, knocked it out of bounds, keep it away from the Cheverus offensive rebounders.
Abby Kelly's wondering where she's supposed to go here on this inbounds play. Go right there, because that's where the ball's coming. Here you go. Fitzpatrick looks inside, looks cross court. Goes in the corner. Nice defensive work by Walker. Into Bowles. Bowles steps back. Maddie Fitzpatrick, top of the key for three. No. Ball kept alive and run down. Nice work by Kelly. Out high again. Jordan to Bowles. This time into Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick flips it up, around and in.
Yeah, another impressive basket. That time Fitzpatrick with the left hand. And if you don't get to her quick in the paint, she's going to make a move and go up with it. She's done it a couple times.
Summer Gammon had to hustle up the court to avoid having that, not having established position in the front court. It would have caused another turnover. And he's going to call the jump ball before the travel occurred.
Cheverus' defense has been impressive this quarter.
Logan Dowdy ran out of room. And she ran out of a partner she could pass the ball to. Fitzpatrick into Bowles. Kelly. Cross to Bowles. Fitzpatrick flips the ball back to Bowles. In the corner. Long three attempt is long. And
they're going to get a hold on Addison Jordan.
Yeah. Her defensive presence.
Look on the left side of the screen. She's boxed out.
Push, and there it is.
Yeah.
Yep. (17-10). 10 seconds and 4/10 to go in the second quarter. Cheverus will be happy if they keep Gorham from shooting. Walker for two. Nope. Side rim. And that'll do it. The end of 2 quarters of play at the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland. AA Girls State Championship game is 17-10 at the moment. Cheverus Stags leading the Gorham Rams. We're at the half. Don't go away, folks. We got sportsmanship banners and a whole lot more.
Production of high school basketball on Maine Public Television is made possible by people like you and by
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. So set you up for success.
5 County Credit Union, serving members since 1956, committed to delivering convenience through technology, branch access, and local service.
Sheridan Construction, a Maine company committed to building on their promise for over 75 years.
Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, serving professional contractors and do-it-yourselfers since 1953.
The University of Maine at Augusta, committed to providing a quality, affordable education online and in person with 2 campuses and 8 centers statewide.
17-10. Cheverus leading Gorham at the half of the girls AA state championship game. Sportsmanship awards are presented by Fame, the Finance Authority of Maine. They're part of every tournament year. The schools recognized with a sportsmanship award have displayed respect of coaches, players, and officials. They exemplify fair play, honesty, and integrity, and a true love for a game that we all love, the game of basketball. Thank you to Fame, the Finance Authority of Maine, for helping the Maine Principals Association present those sportsmanship awards today. And did you know there's free money available to help pay for education and training beyond high school? Even if you're not sure what you want to do, just file the FAFSA. File now to maximize your aid, and if you need help, apply at studentaid.gov and get free help from Fame at famemaine.com/FAFSA.
On behalf of the Maine Principals Association and Fame, the Finance Authority of Maine, it is an honor to present sportsmanship banners in boys and girls basketball. During the season, each basketball team in Maine was asked to select an opponent they felt was most deserving of receiving a sportsmanship award. The schools we recognize with the Sportsmanship Award have displayed respect of coaches, players, and officials, fair play, honesty, and integrity, and a true love for the game of basketball. Tonight, we're pleased to recognize in boys Class AA South, the Rams of Gorham High School. Here to receive the award from the MPA and the Finance Authority of Maine are head coach Ryan Deshane, assistant coaches Chris Crosby, Greg Morton, and Russ Willett, along with players and managers Lucas Willett, Caleb Reed, Atticus Whitten, Colton Jewett, Isaac Young, Gabe Michu, Caden Smith, Jack Carlonis, Jesse James, Hayden Pelletier, Taylor Farr, Ashton Leclerc, Preston Brown, Jeffrey Legier, and Griffin Gammon. Congratulations to the Gorham boys basketball. Now we honor another school with a sportsmanship award from Fame. Tonight we are pleased to recognize in Girls Class D South the Flyers of Waynfleet School. Here today to receive the award from the NPA and the Finance Authority of Maine are Coach Andrew Leach, assistant coaches Charlie Trider, Lynn Gerard, and Javon Pitts-Young, along with players Elif Engel, Lena Dower, Lauren McNutt-Gerard, Khadija Ali, Lucy Mamone, Sophia Woodman, Fallon Cully, and Lucy Hart. Congratulations to Waynfleet School. We honor another school with a sportsmanship award. We are pleased to recognize in Girls Class B South the Capers of Cape Elizabeth High School. Here tonight to receive the award from Cape Elizabeth, Coach Chris Castorella, assistant coach Joey Doan, along with players Grace Callahan, Mason Dawes, Lila Gutner, Emma Phillips-Vila, May Martinez, Lily Davis, Genevieve Carrigan, Kelsey Law, Grace Hanks, Avery Farsight, Lauren Garrity, Finley Diagiovanni, Marta Sanchez. Congratulations to Cape Elizabeth. We honor another school with a sportsmanship award. We're pleased to recognize in Girls Class AA South, the Red Storm of Scarborough High School. Here tonight to receive the award from the NBA and the Finance Authority of Maine are Coach Mike Giordano, assistant coaches Lisa Manning and Richard Whitmore, along with players Caroline Hartley, Emerson Flaker, Ellie Rummelhart, Megan Rummelhart, Isabel Friedman, Callie Caillou, Olivia Frazier, Camden Conant, Helena Bukarak, Avery Murphy, Vera DeSoto, Avery Bastien, and Eva Alvarez. Congratulations to Scarborough High School. And our final school that we honor with a sportsmanship award from Fame are from Girls Class AA North, the Vikings of Oxford Hills Comprehensive High School. Here tonight to receive the award from the NPA and the Finance Authority of Maine are Coach Nate Pelletier, assistant coaches Ryan Ritchie and Heath Poland, along with players Avery Marston, Tristan Derenberger, Maddie Oliveira, Emma Cooper, Ella Pelletier, Maddie Miller, Gabby Tibbetts, Emily Wilson, Kayla Palmer, Sophia Estes, Milo Seams, Madeline Poland, Lydia Goyette, Lily Hammond, and Maddie Herrick. Congratulations to the Vikings of Oxford Hills. We'd like to say also thank you to Fame, the Finance Authority of Maine, for helping present our sportsmanship awards tonight. Fame wants to remind families to file their
Well, there's a good bit of business, right? You know, 5 sportsmanship banners, and these kids, they don't necessarily compete for them, BL, but the schools do appreciate.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, my principal certainly always likes it when we win the sportsmanship award. We have won it a couple times, Dave. I know that stuns you.
Greg Levinsky, our sideline reporter, has been busy, and he has a guest.
I do have a guest. His name is Quinn McCoy. He's a Cheverus junior on the boys hockey team. You guys won today, going to the regional final after that. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. We're playing Levitt in the regional final here on Wednesday.
What's the vibe like in school when you have so many teams? You have the girls hockey already win, girls basketball winning at half right now in the state championship. What are the hallways like, and how exciting is it to be at Cheverus right now?
I mean, it's really exciting, especially the fan section, of course. Look over there, we have a great fan section. And especially the girls team. It's impressive how competitive we are in all our sports, but yeah.
I know you guys don't have the biggest enrollment, but what makes Cheverus the best fan section in the state?
I don't know. We got a nice leader over there. We got a nice ESPN table. I think that makes you exciting.
All right, thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, back to you guys.
That's a kid I've watched all winter. Quinn McCoy is a heck of a skater. First-line center for Yarmouth Cheverus. And they'll be playing for regional championship. And might be against a school you know.
Yeah, Coney's playing tonight in the semis. And could you be more of a hockey player than having the chin with a Band-Aid on it as you do the interview? So here you see what we saw in the first half. Both teams shooting in the 30% range. 37 for Cheverus, 39 for Gorham. 8 turnovers apiece. Not much to choose from, other than a few Cheverus shots have gone in, and they haven't turned the ball over in key situations, and they have a 7-point lead here.
Well, and Matty Fitzpatrick is able to be on balance and have plenty of room to let it fly and makes the 3. Well, you're going to get a little bit of a lead.
Yeah, that's been the story. Is Fitzpatrick's able to get her shots, and on the other end, Ellie Gay has really been limited. Cheverus has done a really nice job of staying attached to her all over the floor. It's led to some frustration. You saw the foul late in the half, so she'll start the second half with 2 fouls.
Both teams are out here warming up for the third quarter. We'll have that for you when we return to the Cross Insurance Arena after this time.
Production of high school basketball on Maine Public Television is made possible by people like you and by
Hammond Lumber Company, serving contractors and do-it-yourselfers with building supplies and custom services from 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire.
Northern Light Health, encouraging Mainers to ask themselves, how are you, really? Then connect with us at northernlighthealth.org/howareyou.
Dead River Company, committed to reliably delivering propane and heating oil to homes and businesses throughout Maine. deadriver.com.
Expect the unexpected at the University of Maine at Presque Isle, committed to providing an affordable education with a personalized experience full of discovery and innovation.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
I think I've really learned a lot from watching High School Quiz Show.
Just like the endless potential of intellect.
I used to want to be on Jeopardy. I think that was like my life goal at one point.
And my dreams have finally come true, so it's a bit of an emotional moment.
I think we're all super thrilled to see Todd. We are big fans.
Summer Gammon is standing with hands on hips, waiting for the clock to wind down to open the third quarter of play here. Gorham will begin with the ball and also begin with a 7-point deficit as the Cheverus Stags lead 17-10 in the girls Class AA state championship game. Glad you could join us tonight. We got a nice crowd in here. Got another game coming in, too.
If Rachel Feely met Ellie Gay as she came back out onto the court for the second half, but here she is to our left. Remember me?
Gammon into Reed, and we are underway in the third quarter. Again with the zone defense by the Cheverus Stags. Reed for 3. Curtis going to run down the rebound. They reset the offense. Reed calls out the play.
See if they're trying to get something to Ellie Gay. They're going, Cheverus going box and one, following her all over the floor. Double screen here, tried to free her up, but able to fight through it with Feely.
Yeah, Reed doesn't want another 5-second call. Walker goes baseline, and he bounced it on the end line. Curtis commits the turnover. Bowles. Goodman, Fitzpatrick ahead. Dearborn back to Fitzpatrick. They loop down low to Bowles. Bowles right-handed.
Yeah, really good touch that time. Instead of going into the player, just settled for the mid-range jumper and knocks it down all net.
A lot of coaches will tell you the first 4 minutes of the third quarter can dictate what happens the rest of the game. We're already a minute in. Gorham hasn't scored. And the plan of attack seems stalled here. Gay finally worked a little bit free, but she's double teamed in there. Feely staying right with her. Reed for 3 makes it.
They're going to really need to see shots like that go down. The focus is on Ellie Gay. They're going to get open looks, and that time Reed knocks it down. Third team all-conference in the SMAA.
You saw Lon Berthium on the far side applaud the shot by Julia Reed. Dearborn, double team, gets it to Bowles. Bowles flips it over to Goodman. Goodman holding high. They go to Feely. Feely tossed the ball right into the waiting hand of Ellie Gay.
I think it slipped out of her hands, and Gay was sitting there waiting.
Now Gay says, I got the ball. This is amazing. Gammon, too strong on the layup. Bowles now with the dribble.
Yeah, she thought she got fouled there on the drive to the hoop. No call.
Fitzpatrick has the ball knocked away by Vanessa Walker.
It's a full team defensive effort to have an eye on where Maddie Fitzpatrick is. She's in the post a lot of the time, and then they're working to double team her.
Gay again intercepts the pass. Had a control dribble. Might have been able to put the ball to the floor again. Reed in the corner. Comes to Walker. Out high for three. Walker on the putback, and Ruth Bowles is going to foul. Walker will go to the line as Curtis let it fly. Again, flashing in for the offensive rebound.
You see her coming in here from the left side. Good catch. Tries to go up on the other side of the rim. Ruth Bowles contends she got the ball, but Walker's going to the line to shoot two.
She's made that look since she was a little kid. Honest to God, I didn't touch her. Oh, yeah. Feely, Goodman, and Dearborn check out for Cheverus. LaSalle, Kelly, and Jordan on the floor. Fitzpatrick drives on Reed, puts it up and in.
I mean, a brilliant hesitation move there. Made it look like a pull-up and instead explodes by for the lay-in.
Reed gets the ball to Walker. Walker finds a double team. Finds Julia Reed. Out high to Curtis. Rams are having tremendous difficulty solving the defense of the Cheverus Stags. Gammon. Walker tried to push the pass in, and Gammon's going to be fouled.
Yeah, nice job there by Gammon. After the turnover, she steals it back and gets a foul called there on Rachel LaSalle.
Ellie Gay to inbound. Standing directly before is Addie Jordan. No surprise. Curtis picks up the dribble. Sometimes that's not the best thing to do. Gay. Bounce pass to Gammon. Gammon. Out high to Walker. Saves it from going over the half-court line. Tries to loop it in to Ellie Gay. And wouldn't you know it, Addie Jordan's right there. Deep three. Front rims it. Fitzpatrick on the putback to Bowles. Bowles up, no good. Curtis with the rebound for Gorham.
Great pass from Fitzpatrick after the offensive rebound, but Bowles unable to finish. We got a timeout here. I thought it might have been a travel timeout before the travel.
I think he heard Lon Berthium call for the timeout before he saw the second foot move. That was so close to a travel. 4:09 to go, third quarter, 21-13. Hey, if you missed a game or you want to watch one again, Maine Public is rebroadcasting all of the state final games this weekend. Last night's Class B games were seen this morning. Today's games begin tonight at 11, assuming that the Class AA boys game finishes by then, with a replay of the Class A girls game that you may have seen or missed this afternoon between Brunswick and Coney. Championship weekend picks up at 6 o'clock tomorrow morning for a full day of state final excitement, starting with the Class A boys game. For the full replay schedule, head to mainpublic.org/basketball. One of the best weekends in Maine is a championship weekend.
No question about it. Yep. Some people sit at home all day and watch state championships from across the state. I guess Augusta.
It was wet outside today. It wasn't really cold, but yeah, you know, who wanted to go out in the rain? You can stay home and watch this.
Yeah, I don't need much of an excuse to sit home and watch sports, so I'm sure many people watching action from Augusta and here at the Cross Insurance Arena in Portland.
Rachel Feely is face guarding Ellie Gay, who's had a difficult time getting the ball from her teammates.
2 points tonight for her. She's a Miss Maine finalist.
Gammon comes into Curtis. Reed well outside the three-point line. Comes back to Walker. Walker lets fly with a three and makes it.
Big time knockdown from Walker. She passed around the top of the key, got it back, and hits a three-pointer, draws them within 5.
Fitzpatrick is fouled by Reed, who knew as soon as she made that lunge that she was going to regret it.
Yeah, she was like, I think I have a steal. Nope, this is going to be a foul.
Logan Dowdy comes on the floor for Gorham, and Vanessa Walker checks out. Goodman to inbound. Fitzpatrick says, no, not to me. Go to Feely, and she does. Out high. The ball can't be kept in bounds by Curtis.
Curtis had no way of knowing, but there was a teammate behind her that if she hadn't tipped it would have gone right to the entry pass. Was well over Fitzpatrick's head. Unlucky there if you're a Gorham fan.
Goodman to inbound, holding. There's Ruth Bowles, gets a step by Curtis, puts it up and in.
Oldest inbound play in the book. Leads to the 10th point there for Ruth Bowles. She's once again a star.
Reed looks at Ellie Gay, realized I can't get the ball to you from there. Feely doing a great job defensively. May not have to score a point tonight. Gay with the ball, up and in.
Nice job there, staying active, catches the ball. She dives to the hoop and quickly up with it before the defense could collapse on her. And now a steal from Ellie Gay.
And Ruth Bowles and Ellie Gay go to the floor. And we're going to say it's a jump ball. Possession arrow, Cheverus.
That's two competitors that really want to win a gold ball. Ellie Gay gets the steal, ends up on the floor, diving on top of Ruth Bowles.
They say it's supposed to be a non-contact game, but they didn't say anything about a collision.
Yes, it's a collision sport tonight.
50-50 ball, and both girls were on the floor. Bowles almost dragged the pivot foot. Fitzpatrick. Bounce pass, nice play.
Beautiful pass.
Yeah, Addie Jordan. Jordan was calling for the ball before Maddie Fitzpatrick even had it in her hand.
Nice job by the freshman setting up on the weak side.
She recognizes she's all alone. Maddie, I'm open. Dowdy comes to Reed for three. High rebound. Fitzpatrick has help out front, comes to Ruth Bowles. Bowles picks up the dribble. Comes to Jordan again. Ball picked off by Reed. Nice play. As Rachel LaSalle was the intended recipient. Dowdy. They're willing to let her shoot. Curtis into the lane. Brings it to Reed. Back to Dowdy. She'll take the three, make the three.
Yeah, Dowdy was clapping her hands saying, get it to me. The sophomore wanted it from the corner, and she hits it.
We've come to a 4-point game. Bowles drives right at Curtis. It's a player control foul. Taylor Curtis says, here she comes. I'm not moving.
Yeah, beautiful job here, getting the right foot in front. You see her lower the right shoulder, does Ruth Bowles as she lays it up and in. She looks to the ref, gets the bad news. Offensive foul.
Reed and Gammon go out for Gorham. Walker's back in, as is Lauren Dunbar.
They're going to go full court pressure here. Yep.
Yeah. Lon Berthium calling out the play. Walker into the front court. And kick saving a beauty over there by Maddie Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, you got to reset the offense, you know. Nice play by Fitzpatrick to get it out of bounds and force Gorham to inbound again.
Walker. They try to go down low. Ball picked off. Nice play in there by Abby Kelly.
Another freshman.
Off to Fitzpatrick. Kelly's looking, comes to Jordan. Fitzpatrick backs away, holds her arm out. Going to drive against multiple defenders. And a little bit of a kick play. That's too bad because Zoe Dellinger was right there, had an open look at a layup if she just could negotiate the last half of the court. But it was a little bit of a soccer little toe kick.
Yeah, she got the right foot on it to kind of gather it, and the ref caught that.
Megan Dearborn back on the floor for the Stags. Curtis going out. Worked hard this quarter. Under a minute to play. Fitzpatrick. Bring it out high to Kelly. Bowles open for three. Instead, goes to Dearborn. And we're getting a push foul here. Is that on Gammon?
It's going to be on Walker.
Walker, okay.
Walker working really hard on the inside, giving up several inches to Maddie Fitzpatrick. Playing behind, and that time got a forearm in the back and called for the push.
4-point game, 46 seconds to go, third quarter. Dearborn. Touch nothing. It'll be a Gorham ball. Again, full court pressure here by the Stags. Feely back in. Megan Dearborn out for Cheverus.
I mean, the talent is obvious for Maddie Fitzpatrick, but the coach in me loves watching her pick up her teammates. That time goes over to Dearborn and says, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Keep shooting it.
Gammon. To Dellinger. Back to Gammon. They're running out of time here. They get it ahead to Walker. Walker. A little bit of frantic activity here in the corner to Dunbar on the ground, Dowdy rather, and over the end line. And just like that, Dearborn comes back in for Cheverus. LaSalle checks out, and Anna Goodman comes in, and Feely goes out.
Hope Coach Goodman has someone in charge of those subs over there for him. It's pretty fast and furious.
Well, it's a little different in that Ellie Gay's not on the floor, so they can play what would be their regular game, and just like that, unforced error is Megan Dearborn was over the half-court line, and then she wasn't. And when she stepped back on it, ball comes back to Gorham.
That time, the hundreds of fans that always yell backcourt when it's not backcourt, that time they were right. That was backcourt.
Ellie Gay comes back. Julia Reed comes back.
Gorham will likely hold for one. They're in a little stack here to get the ball inbounded.
Substitution shuffle these coaches are
I know,
doing.
it's impressive. It's like hockey shifts.
Another unforced error as Vanessa Walker looked away as she was receiving that pass. Dearborn in, Feely out. LaSalle out. Kelly back. Ruth Bowles, Maddie Fitzpatrick are sort of constants here.
Timeout from Bill Goodman.
Well, got into that no man's land half court in the corner and said, well, I don't want the turnover. I'll take the timeout with 8.9 seconds to go. The broadcast of Maine State High School Basketball Championships has been made possible by members since 1979, back when you were just a pup.
I wasn't even born yet. 81, baby.
Yeah, well, thank you to the tens of thousands of people who help make this annual tradition available to fans not just in Maine, but around the world, and do it for free. So to show your support for basketball on Maine Public Television, hey, why not become a member? Head to mainepublic.org, click the big red donate button, and thanks. We enjoy being here. We enjoy having you with us. We have a 4-point game with 8.9 seconds to go in the third quarter. BL, you know, as tough as it is for Gorham to show consistent offense, they're not out of this game.
Oh, absolutely not. This third quarter, they've rallied. It looked like they might get pulled away from, and they've maintained contact.
Bowles, they're willing to let her shoot from out there. Nice hustling defense here by Gorham. Oh, at the buzzer. Thank you very much, Megan Dearborn.
Huge shot there from the senior Looked like they were kind of in scramble mode. I looked to Bill Goodman. He threw his head back like, finally,
sure,
we hit a shot.
28-21. We have 8 minutes to go in this Class AA State Championship girls game. Come back in just a minute. We'll play out the rest of it.
Production of high school basketball on Maine Public Television is made possible by people like you and by
Having free college, it's awesome.
I'm not going to have this weight of debt hanging over my shoulder.
It's so nice to be able to not have to worry about that burden. TM sets you up for success.
Thanks to Maine Credit Union's Surf Network, I have access to the largest surcharge-free ATM network in the state. Find a Surf ATM at maincreditunions.org.
Dead River Company, committed to reliably delivering propane and heating oil to homes and businesses throughout Maine. deadriver.com.
Coastal Auto Parts, selling Napa auto parts since 1981 with 29 locations across the state, proudly supporting student athletes from across Maine.
The University of Maine at Augusta, committed to providing a quality, affordable education online and in person with 2 campuses and 8 centers statewide.
While we were away, Cheverus Stags broke their huddle, came walking out in the middle of the court, and Maddie Fitzpatrick, because her head is always in the game, is looking at the official. Hey, whose ball is it? And he signals, Gorham. So she goes, okay, I'll just keep right on walking, smiles. Good to go. Here we are. Kaylin Curtis back on the floor for the Gorham Rims. They trail here 28-21. Vanessa Walker looking to read, hands it off. Ellie Gay being bothered by Dearborn now. Nice three-point shot by Megan Dearborn to end the third quarter. Fitzpatrick gets the hand on the pass. Can't keep it in bounds.
Yeah, great effort there. They tried to skip it to the corner. And Fitzpatrick got the right hand up, tipped it, almost kept it in bounds, but did eventually step out of bounds.
You know, I'd be tempted to have Eva Harvey come in and give a clinic to the Gorham Rams on how to make that loop pass to the baseline.
I saw that a lot in the A game for Brunswick. She was lobbing it inside to Dakota Shipley, and
she missed one, and the rest of them were all on the money. Gay to Curtis. Gay tries to find some room. Goes running around the perimeter, comes to Reed. Walker, rather. And again, a nice little left foot of Maddie Fitzpatrick puts the ball out of bounds.
I'll tell you, the whole tenor of this game changed with that 3 at the end of the quarter. That really felt like Gorham had all the momentum, and that might have been a backbreaker for Gorham. Obviously, still within range, but boy, that was deflating to have one hit at the buzzer.
Well, Lon Berthium is called to play. Julie Reed has passed it along. Addie Jordan is bothering Ellie Gay, keeping the ball from her. Reed picks the dribble up, comes to Gammon. Gammon looks inside to Curtis. Curtis back to Reed for 3. Back rim. Fitzpatrick down with a loose ball. She moves ahead. Could have worked. Dearborn finds Bowles. Bowles for 3. Curtis with the rebound for Gorham. You know, 3-point shot here, and it restores some of that momentum for Gorham. Doesn't drop. Gammon. Walker around to Curtis. Reed wanted the ball. Gammon turns on Fitzpatrick. Puts it up, gets her own loose ball. Comes to Curtis. Curtis in the corner to Reed. Again with the 3. Short this time. Ellie Gay down with a loose ball.
Offensive
nice
rebound
hustle by Gorham. And Summer Gammon is going to be fouled. Pickett, I think it might be Bowles. Bowles Fitzpatrick.
What a possession they have from Gorham. Couldn't get anything to go in. This one's going to be, I think, on Fitz. No, I think it's going to be on 22. I think it's going to be on LaSalle. Yeah, LaSalle. The offensive rebounds there, 4 of them for the Gorham Rams. A couple by Summer Gammon. She was an all-state volleyball player. They won the states in volleyball this fall. And volleyball players usually good rebounders, Dave.
Yes.
I found that in my time traveling.
Gammon misses them both. And there's a tie-up. Nice work in there by Ellie Gay. But it's going to be Cheverus ball. Still a 7-point game, 5:58 to go, fourth quarter. Fitzpatrick, always the safe outlet for the Cheverus Stags. Looking for somebody in white, finds Feely. Feely has Bowles, instead goes to Fitzpatrick. And Julie Reed might have been hanging on just a little bit.
That's a good foul, honestly. Fitzpatrick was going to go to the right shoulder and lay that one in, and the guard somehow got maxed up on Fitzpatrick and pretty much said, I'll commit the foul here. This might not go well. There you see it. Fitzpatrick recognizes the mismatch. Posts up, nice entry pass there. She seals, and probably a good foul there to just say, nope, we'll make him inbound.
Summer Gammon checks out for Gorham. Oh, Bowles finds Feely. Back to Bowles. Kelly. Fitzpatrick, cross court to Goodman. They go inside. This is going to be on Logan Dowdy, I think.
Yeah, similar situation as Fitzpatrick again in the paint, drawing a lot of contact.
There's time for Gorham. But the way Cheverus is playing, Bowles side to Goodman for three, rattles out. Reed down to the loose ball. She has Ellie Gay ahead. First time she's seen daylight. Runs away from Bowles. Julia Reed right there. Curtis back to Reed for three. She's going to run down her own rebound. Finds Curtis. Curtis in the corner to Dowdy for three. Short. Ruth Bowles to Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick sends Kelly away. Back to Bowles. Bowles for three. Yes.
Good job in hitting the trailer. Bowles set up. Maddie Fitzpatrick finds her, and it rolls around and down for the senior.
10-point game. 4:38 to go and counting. Dowdy to Reed. Reed. They're willing to let her take that three-point shot. Curtis has it blocked by Bowles.
Wouldn't be surprised to see Cheverus try to take a little time off the clock here.
Fitzpatrick makes her presence felt, even if she's not shooting. Her passing is good, her ball handling skills are good, and clearly she's the leader on this floor in directing traffic.
No question, and wherever she moves, she takes the defense with her, so she opens up some gaps for her teammates. You see her at work in the middle of the paint here, and she'll deliver a great pass to Goodman.
Goodman goes down to Bowles, and Bowles is fouled. Nice bounce pass by Goodman. She and Ruth Bowles look at each other and smile because obviously that play worked.
She catches
there
it.
It is.
Nice bounce pass. Got a blood situation. What do we got? Timeout.
Yeah, Curtis is going to the sideline. And she's going to receive a little bit of attention, I think. High School Quiz Show Maine Season 7 is about to begin. Just a reminder, 16 teams from across the state of Maine competing to see who will be this year's champion. Coney last year, Brunswick's going to be in it this year. Whoever wins brings home the $1,000 prize. Tune in for season premiere, Thursday, March 21st, 8 o'clock, right here, Maine Public Television.
I feel pretty good. I think the questions are geared toward high schoolers, so I theoretically should know some of them, and I do know a few. I won't pretend I get them all right.
Who's buried in Grant's tomb, that kind of thing?
Right, sure.
I'm on those. 3:55 to go in this fourth quarter.
If you're Gorham, you scored 21 points in the game. You need, to make up a 10-point difference in the final 3:55.
In under 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's a lot to ask, and see if there's any change in tactic. They certainly, as you said, they're giving them the outside shot, other than Ellie Gay, who they're following along.
Addie Jordan, Maddie Fitzpatrick, Ruth Bowles, Abby Kelly,
and Gay on
and
the
Rachel
bench
LaSalle.
Gay's on the bench here to start the final 4 minutes.
She has been exerting.
14 points here for Ruth Bowles. She led them in the regional final, 20 points, 12 rebounds. She's leading them again tonight, at least from a points perspective.
Makes them both. Dellinger. Get the ball in the front court and travels. Logan Dowdy was thinking cross-court pass, then tried to put the ball to the floor, and she was moving the feet when she did it.
Yes, yeah, exactly that. She thought she had the pass, and then a white jersey flashed across, and by the time she put it down, she traveled.
Jordan gets the ball inbounds to, guess who? Maddie Fitzpatrick. Back to Jordan. Ruth Bowles. Head to Kelly. They go down low. Put up around, no good. Julia Reed comes out with a loose ball. Jess Fitzpatrick ahead of her. Dellinger for three. Bit long. Fitzpatrick far side. Nobody ahead, so she backs the dribble away. Finds help. Ruth Bowles front court. Looked at Fitzpatrick briefly. Now comes to Jordan. Into Fitzpatrick. Flip far side. Nice work to LaSalle. LaSalle, no. Dellinger being run down by Bowles. Puts it up. Round the rim, no good, and Bowles on the rebound.
A good contest there to make the layup difficult.
And Fitzpatrick slow dribbles the ball up court as we cross under the 3-minute mark. Bowles takes a look. Ball knocked out of bounds by Dowdy. Ellie Gay back in. Vanessa Walker back in. Megan Dearborn in. Anna Goodman in, and Rachel Feely in for Cheverus. 2:47 to go. 12-point game. Gorham in trouble. Cheverus not fully comfortable, but you know,
they're getting pretty close.
Not feeling bad.
Yeah, they're getting pretty close to feeling comfortable.
Feely called for the ball, and instead they come into Fitzpatrick. Feely's still open. Has the ball now. You want to play defense? Come on out and get me. Fitzpatrick down low. No. Gets the rebound, puts it up and in.
There you see the strength of the senior Miss Maine basketball finalist.
Just a little fade away. About 5 feet. Makes it look awfully easy. Summer Gammon.
And even right there, Fitzpatrick gets fouled. The eyes immediately go to the scoreboard. Is that number 5? Am I shooting? Instead, it's just number 4. So Cheverus shoots for the duration.
Jordan back in, Feely out. Kelly back in. Anna Goodman out for Cheverus. Say this, Bill Goodman has made sure that all of his players upon whom he relies have had plenty of time out here tonight. Fitzpatrick is going to get fouled.
She will go to the line.
She will go to the line for the free throws.
Yeah, Bill Goodman yelled timeout right before the whistle for the foul, and he's like, yeah, we'll just take the foul instead of the timeout. You see Gorham's going to get aggressive defensively here. They have to, and try to get a tie up, and right across the arms there was Reed.
She was too open on the free throw.
Well, she's been moving so much to get the basketball. Doesn't stand still at the free throw line.
She's better when she moves, right?
Yeah.
Summer Gammon to Walker. Deep three. Long rebound. Ellie Gay goes to the floor for it. Comes out. They reset the offense. To Reed for three. No. Fitzpatrick with the loose ball and a reach in. Ellie Gay.
Yeah,
we'll walk down and take some more free throws.
Feels academic at this point. The Cheverus Stags seem destined to win their second gold ball after winning one in 2022 with a very similar group. And the main bound, Maddie Fitzpatrick. 2 more.
Yeah, main head coach Amy Vachon is probably busy tonight anyway, but she knows what she's getting.
She does. Amy's a good friend of mine and certainly has recruited to the state of Maine really well. And Maddie Fitzpatrick, the latest example of that, the junior Gatorade Player of the Year last year, odds-on favorite to be the winner again this year.
And the thing is, she can be better.
Oh, for sure.
And that could well happen. Lauren Dunbar for 3. Makes it an 11-point game with 1:31 to go in the fourth.
Just to keep it interesting, Fitzpatrick 0 for 4 in her free throws here in the fourth quarter.
Just a reminder that all state final games are being streamed live and free at mainpublic.org. You can watch this game or any of the other state final games on your mobile device, on your computer, smart TV, anywhere you are. That's all at mainpublic.org.
I was impressed with you watching your phone during the break to watch a little Cheverus Yarmouth hockey. That's pretty advanced for you. A little streaming
I
action.
had to get instructions from the kids.
Before you left the house. Hey, how do I do this again? There you see the 3
Show
from
me again.
Dunbar. Yeah, that's you weren't enjoying dinner. You were frantically watching a little Cheverus Yarmouth
They went out early and they stayed on top. So that's good.
It's a good strategy. Get a look in the Cheverus huddle. They're just trying to hold on here. And one thing Amy Vachon will be impressed with is the leadership from Maddie Fitzpatrick. We've sat here courtside the whole game and just seen her helping out teammates, especially the young ones when they miss a shot. And she's just such a positive person and player in this program. Gorham elects not to go full court press.
One of the things that we saw with Amy when she was coming through was she was very smart, very composed, and didn't fit into a little box like, oh, you're only a shooting guard or you're only a point guard. She was a leader. And that sort of looks like this number 23 in white. She can handle the ball, she can shoot the ball, but more than anything else, she's a good leader of her team.
Yeah, when I was watching some tape to prepare for this, I couldn't figure out what her, is she the point guard? Sometimes she is. Is she a post player? Tonight she has been.
If she needs to be, she is.
There's a good shot of Emily Esposito, certainly a name familiar around here, played at Villanova, assistant coach for Gorham.
Today's basketball coverage, we have one more game to go, don't go away, is made possible by Mainers like Chris Thornton, who supported Maine Public in his estate. His generous gift helps ensure that we can continue to bring you this annual basketball tournament and showcase athletic achievement across the state of Maine. For more information on how you can leave a legacy, as Chris has done, call Scott Marshallton, 207-330-4510.
So it's a little reset. Gorham has no timeouts left, so even on a make, they can't call that quick timeout to set up the pressure. So if you're Cheverus, you let it roll around for a few seconds, eventually track it down and then inbound. But first things first, Gorham's got to get some stops. So I hope they miss some free throws. Because right now, Cheverus, 11-point lead, 1:19 to go. Can smell that gold ball.
From time to time, you'll see a team try to win the game by, shooting free throws or having the other team shoot free throws. I'm not sure that strategy would work here.
Yeah, I dare I say the only one that hasn't looked great at the free throw line tonight is Maddie Fitzpatrick, but my guess is she could shoot free throws if we give her a couple more.
Bowles around to Goodman. They looked inside to Fitzpatrick. She shook her head no. And that's the thing. She doesn't need to do a whole lot of expressing to let her teammates know what it is she wants. Reed breaks through the double team in the lane. Goes to Gammon. Gammon to Walker. Somebody's got to shoot here. This isn't Reed underneath. Fitzpatrick with the loose ball. Steps around Reed. The reality of what's going on as Fitzpatrick gets fouled. As she got double teamed by Walker and Reed. And they can do the math. They look at the number of seconds. They're thinking, well, all right, just as you were saying, I'm not sure that we can make up 11 points in 41 seconds. They get 12 points.
Patrick gets the shooter's roll there. And Bill Goodman, I don't know the number he won at Macaulay, but he's familiar with the winner's circle. He's about to enter it again.
Bowles on the missed free throw. Fitzpatrick. And Bill Goodman wants a timeout because he wants to have couple of people get in this game.
Yeah, I want senior Abby Marshall to check in. He sent her in. I think if Fitzpatrick had made the free throw, she might have been coming out.
Yeah, quick whistle. 32.6 seconds to go. 36-24 is our score. Gorham's had a hard time putting the ball in the cage. And what are you going to do? If you happen to know a Maine high school basketball fan who's out of state or even out of the country, you can let them know. Watch all of the state final games for free on the Maine Public website. Live and on demand, all 10 games can be seen for free anywhere in the world. Just tell them. Head to mainpublic.org/basketball. Full slate of games in Augusta today. Classes C and D. Class B was last night. Class A this afternoon, and the AA games are here tonight. Good one coming in. Cheverus with the ball beneath their basket. 12-point lead. They want to get Abby Marshall the ball. Fitzpatrick comes to Bowles. Bowles to Fitzpatrick. And you're going to get a foul call.
I think we're going to see Maddie Fitzpatrick exit for the final time as a Cheverus Stag.
Fouls on Summer Gammon. There's that possibility, BL.
A couple at the scorer's table waiting for this first free throw.
Makes the free throw.
Nope. Not going to be. I figured they'd give her the chance for the crowd to give the ovation to the senior.
Feely and Kelly go out. Conroy comes in. Dearborn comes in. Bowles makes them both. She's had a big game for the Stags. Ellie Gay. Ball stolen away by Maddie Fitzpatrick. And they're going to let the clock run out with the ball in her hands and the smile on her face. The Cheverus Stags are the 2024 state girls class AA champions. Knock it off of the horn, will you, be all?
Yeah, that's pretty loud.
That was you, wasn't it?
There you see the celebratory Cheverus Stags. Emily Umlin almost didn't survive the celebration. She went to the ground. And here comes the goal ball across the court.
Hug from Ellie Gay to Maddie Fitzpatrick on the handshake line. How many drills have they run together? How many practices have they had? How many places they've been where they've been on the same team, wearing the same uniform? And you come out here tonight, not only is the season over, their high school careers are over. They, you know, McDonald's Senior All-Star Game, maybe, you know, something like that. But for the games that really, really count, the ones that you can say, hey, we went home with a gold ball. Tonight, that's going to be the Cheverus Stags. And anybody who would suggest they didn't earn it didn't watch this game.
Yeah, the defensive effort spectacular from Cheverus. And a final just now from Augusta. Dexter beats Halldale 48-41 for those that were watching on MPDN.
The Mighty Tigers.
The Mighty Tigers. 2 more to go. See state game up north and the AA boys right here. Let's just sit in these seats and announce the next one. See if Rob Kennedy and Brandon Terrell
yeah,
what they do about it.
I'm not doing anything else.
You see Maddie Fitzpatrick trying to figure out what they want what to do. Assistant coach telling her, yeah, you get down, somebody else is going to go up.
No, I think what they want is for Maddie to take the last cut, not the first.
Yeah, it's pretty special.
Rachel Feely goes up. You know, you watch Megan Dearborn. What did this game matter? I don't know. But those are tears of joy on that face. You don't know until the ball's put into play what's going to happen. So you can be anxious about it. You can be anxious about it all season. And this is it.
There's your chance to say your favorite name in the tournament right there.
The Ware Butler ladder?
No.
Immaculata Lawanga.
There it is.
There she is.
Immaculata. What a great name.
I didn't see her go on the ladder. The cameraman was between. I said, I'm looking at stagehands. I'm going to say stagehands? Is that one?
Immaculata Lawanga. I know you practice that all week.
It rolls trippingly off the tongue.
It really does. Some heartbreak for Gorham. Third year in a row they've lost in this game, but what a program to be here so often. They've won their fair share as well.
If it was so easy, everybody'd do it.
Right.
But it is not. Dearborn getting her chance with the scissors. They want to make sure they coordinate this.
Ruth Bowles, leading scorer for the Cheverus Stags, gets her piece.
Megan Dearborn is taking her sweet time.
Well, she's waiting to be the last one to do the swing. I don't know.
Maybe. Except Maddie Fitzpatrick is at the base of the ladder going, hey, 5.
We're ready on this
Megan
end of the
has
left.
one.
Yeah.
That, by gosh, she is going to wave it. Good for her. Olivia Conroy at the other end, and Megan Dearborn here.
We see Coach Goodman hugging the star senior, and honestly, another class gesture from Fitzpatrick. She probably easily could have said, yeah, I want to be the one to swing it, and let some of her classmates do it. Pretty cool.
Again, and what leadership qualities do you look for? I don't know, that's one right there.
100%.
Awards presented by Ware Butler Building Supply. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association and Ware Butler Building Supply, congratulations to both teams on their exceptional championship level play throughout the 2024 tournament. Great job, ladies. We hope that the memories you made this season and over the past 2 weeks of the tournament will last a lifetime. They certainly will for all of us. As you all think back to your tournament experience with your teammates, coaches, families, and friends, may you take with you pride in your efforts on the court. You have represented yourselves, your communities, and Maine basketball so very well. For the seniors on both teams, thank you. Thank you all for your leadership throughout your high school basketball careers and in your communities. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And now for the presentation of the awards. Representing the Maine Principals Association are Andrew Pelletier, Athletic Administrator from Morse High School, Phil St. Ange, Retired Administrator, and representing tournament sponsor Ware Butler Building Supply is Mike Finney, Manager of Ware Butler in Gorham. To begin the award presentation, I would ask Gorham High School head coach Lon Berthiaume and his assistant coaches Emily Esposito and Aaron Willette to please come forward and assist with the presentation of awards. The managers, Ellery Herrick, Adriana Russo. Sophomores, Zoe Dellinger, Lauren Dunbar, Logan Dowdy. Brooklyn Spearin. Jocelyn Clark. Winnie Moreland. Juniors from Gorham High School, Julia Reed. Vanessa Walker. Peyton Thibodeau. And now the seniors. Ellie Gay. Summer Gammon. And Kaylin Curtis. On behalf of the Maine Principals Association and Ware Butler Building Supply, it is our pleasure to present the runners-up plaque for the 2024 Maine Class AA State Girls Basketball Championships to the Rams of Gorham High School. Congratulations, ladies, on a fantastic season. And now, to present the awards to your 2024 Maine Class AA State Basketball Champions from Cheverus High School, I would ask head coach Bill Goodman and his assistant coaches Bill Whitmore, Carolyn Freeman, and Teresa Arsenault to please come forward and assist with the presentation of awards. The managers, Emily Tatro, Ellie White, Sierra McKenzie, freshman Emily Umland, Abby Kelly, Addison Jordan, the sophomores, Anna Goodman, Immaculata Lawanga, Rachel LaSalle, Emmy Peters, juniors, Delia Tremble, Rachel Feely, Leah Umland, and now the seniors, Olivia Conroy, Abby Marshall, Megan Dearborn, Ruth Bowles, and Maddie Fitzpatrick. At this time, would Coach Goodman please go to the table and accept the game ball? And at this time, would the captains please come forward on behalf of the Maine Principals Association and Ware Butler Building Supply. It is our pleasure to present the state championship gold ball for the 2024 Maine Class AA Girls Basketball Championships to the Stags from Cheverus High School. Congratulations. Enjoy celebrating your state championship.
I think it's fair to say, BL, that they earned it.
They definitely did. Quite a performance, especially on the defensive end. They exalted Maddie Fitzpatrick. Well earned.
Don't go away, folks. We have one state champion crowned tonight. We have another game coming right up. The boys are going to go at it, and they'll be right on this floor. Brendan Terrell, Rob Kennedy will have that game for you. But for BL Lippert, I'm Dave Cheverus. Thank you for joining us for the girls' AA championship game. We'll be right back.
Production of high school basketball on Maine Public Television is made possible by people like you and by
5 County Credit Union, serving members since 1956, committed to delivering convenience through technology, branch access, and local service.
Sheridan Construction, a Maine company committed to building on their promise for over 75 years.
Hammond Lumber Company, with 22 locations across Maine and New Hampshire, serving professional contractors and do-it-yourselfers since 1953.
The University of Maine at Augusta, committed to providing a quality, affordable education online and in person with 2 campuses and 8 centers statewide.
The environment is just awesome.
Great campus, small, close-knit community.
Everyone's really welcoming.
Everything feels very personal.
You feel like you belong here.
But before we go, Greg Levinsky needs to talk to these kids and to Bill Goodman. And Greg is setting them up at the end of the court as the boys are getting set to come out here for their game. So don't go away. We got Greg Levinsky standing by.
Everyone loves you there.
We're on here now with the seniors, Maddie Fitzpatrick and the crew. I know you've held up this ball before, but this one probably means something different. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's our senior year. It's just been the perfect season. It's a great way to end our senior year, and couldn't ask for anything more.
Ruth Bowles, you had a breakout tournament. You had 20 points last game, another leading game today. What was the season like for you in playing with this team?
It was honestly amazing. I have such great people around me, great team, great coaching staff. It just feels amazing to be a part of this team.
Megan Dearborn, you got the net around your neck. How's it feel to be a state champ?
That's incredible. This team is incredible, and I'm so grateful to be a part of it. So it's really just a great way to end out a fabulous season.
Awesome. Let's find Coach Goodman. Where are you at, Coach?
Roll Stags for life!
Well, you ran the table. A great team. Obviously, Maddie Fitzpatrick, an outstanding career. The seniors, Ruth Bowles as well. What can you say about what they brought to the table and this entire team?
Every single senior helped out big this year. Huge. And then all the other girls came in and helped, did their job. I am so proud of this team. I'm so happy with them, for them.
All right, congrats, Coach. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Craig. As you can see, the boys are out on the floor. Don't go away. Their game is coming right up.